Hi, welcome to an ASMR video, and today I decided that I would cut off half of my face and talk very slowly, very slowly, and deliberately, in order to create a more restrained and controlled and calming ASMR video. Because nobody needs to see more of my face. I, frankly, am sick of seeing myself. Anyway, enough of that emo talk. Let's do some ASMR, shall we? My hands are a little bit calloused. They are dry and peeling, and part of me thinks that it's cool, and I wear my calluses as somewhat of a badge of honor. But simultaneously, I feel like my hands are just actually unpleasantly rough, especially in the palm area here. So I feel like it just wouldn't be that pleasant to the touch. You can see my Kirby in the background right here. This is a large Kirby plush that I got at the Sacramento Anime Convention approximately 2.5 years ago. I went there with who is now my ex-girlfriend, and if I'm being honest, I don't really associate this Kirby plush with her at all, which I think is a good thing. So that's cool. This other Kirby plush above it is one that I acquired at some point. I don't really know when. Actually, honestly, I think that same ex-girlfriend gave it to me also. Yikes. I did not realize that so many of these Kirby plushes were from an ex-girlfriend. But I guess it's good that I didn't remember. Because it shows that I don't have any emotional attachment to it beyond it being Kirby, and Kirby being really adorable, and me being a really big fan of Kirby. This Meta Knight plush here, he's out of focus, so you can't really tell. But believe me, it's Meta Knight. Is also from her. I don't know why I am sharing this information with you, but I think that I am just trying to make conversation and have some interesting banter to distract you from your daily woes. And perhaps my woes can take away from your woes. From bro to bro. You know. Anyway, next to it, we've got a Copalera, which is a piece of glassware in which you burn Copal, which is a plant that is like aromatic, and it is used in some rituals to cleanse spirits and just improve the energy of spaces. Honestly, I'm kind of in a weird mood right now, so I think it would be cool to use that. There is also a small Kirby figure in there. It is a little Kirby plush. This one was not from my ex-girlfriend, so that's cool. This one was from a friend of mine who knitted it as a graduation present for me when I graduated from college approximately 2 years ago. And now I feel really old. I look at other people who are in college and I'm like, wow, you've got so much time ahead of you. And I am washed. And all I do is work, barely work is a stretch, and make ASMR videos for a couple thousand people, which I guess is kind of cool. But I don't know, maybe I should just try and full send the content creation. But the thing is, I feel like I fundamentally disagree with a lot of the practices that are required to be successful in this industry. Namely, creating content that demands attention. Especially short form content. I feel like, as someone who struggles with wasting too much time on short form content media platforms, part of me does not want to contribute to that. But another part of me would like to benefit from the viral nature and viral potential of these platforms to grow my own channel. It's almost like becoming a drug dealer to make it out of the hood, so to say. Very dramatic, I know, but I'm just being, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm being. Annoying, probably. I'm sorry if you've made it this far into the video. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you're enjoying it. I'm starting to feel like maybe I should not upload this video because it is weird. I feel like I'm being very negative in this video. But my views are down lately, so that's okay. Not that many people will see this relatively, but to the real ones who watch most of my videos, thank you a lot for sticking with me. I have been in somewhat of a rut lately when it comes to content creation, and I feel like I just need to make stuff that I want to make instead of making stuff that I feel like I should make, because that's what this is all about, right? I mean, if I wanted to sell out, I would go, I don't know, I think if I had the opportunity to sell out, I would. But the thing is that selling out online in this like online ecosystem is not it's not a guarantee that it would work. So I could potentially just start shelling out content that I'm not really happy with and not get any sort of like benefit out of it. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do me. Nah. I'm gonna do my own thing. Anyway, this video's been going on for approximately 11 minutes. That's about one episode of SpongeBob. Usually they will play 2 11-minute episodes back to back. So that way they can have approximately 3, actually, probably about 8 minutes of commercials, 2 4-minute commercial breaks, or perhaps 2 minutes after the theme song, and then 4 minutes after the first episode, and then capping off the 30-minute television programming with another 2 minutes for a combined total of 30 television air minutes. What do you guys think of my teeth? They are fairly straight. I had Invisalign for a couple of years in high school, and they hurt because every 2 weeks I was shifting my teeth, and it was not great, but at least I didn't have to wear braces, and I didn't have to demolish this part of my lips. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you to my mother's insurance from when I was in high school, because it actually made Invisalign cheaper than braces. So I really lucked out there, didn't I? I need to start wearing my retainer. I need to start wearing my retainer more often, because my front tooth is starting to get crooked again. This one right here used to be very crooked, and now it is slightly less crooked, but it is starting to go back. How do you guys feel about teeth tapping? How do you feel about teeth tapping? I personally am a fan of it. Maybe I will do an entire teeth tapping video someday. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see something like that. I should check my phone because I was having a text conversation with someone that was kind of heavy. Not insanely heavy, just like I should be more attentive to them. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. We're all good. I think this camera has really bad autofocus. I hope it hasn't been too distracting for you, because I will kind of like lean in here. Oh look, now the background's in focus. And let's see if it decides to focus on me again. How long do I have to stand here until it decides to focus? There it is. Wow. At least it's smooth though, you know. least it's smooth. 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 I think my facial hair is patchy and gross. Look at this neck beard. Neck beard. I have a neck beard. I have a neck beard. But it's got its fans, you know? So I grow it out from time to time. But if I'm being honest, I think I look better without it. I tend to feel better without it. I feel more, I don't know, just clean. I feel more put together. Because otherwise I feel like it just looks kind of, I don't know. I think it's one of those nights where I just need to put myself to bed early so I can wake up and just start fresh tomorrow. That happens sometimes, you know. One time when I was in 4th grade, I was having a really bad day. I just kept getting in trouble. I kept, getting made fun of. I was making people mad. I was making myself mad. I don't know. Just the whole day. It was bad. And I got held in for recess. And my teacher, his name was Mr. Cintron, he told me, he just talked to me because it wasn't like me to be a problem. I was usually pretty good. And I don't know, I didn't know what to say. I was 8 years old. But I think he was a really smart man, and he could just tell that I was not having a good day. And sometimes it just happens. And I was crying. And he just says to me in a very matter of fact, but still reassuring voice, he says, "Sometimes the dragon wins." And I just remember those words making me feel a sense of relief, but also still very sad because I had to come to terms with the fact that the dragon had won that day. And I just remember trying to hide my tears and looking up into the sky when I was outside and hoping that the tears wouldn't fall. But they did. And I just kind of hid behind one of the classrooms and cried some more. Yeah. So, sometimes the dragon wins. But the dragon doesn't win forever. So, sometimes you just gotta take your L and try again. Yeah. It's not so bad. Things always get better. And then they get worse. And then they get better again. It's all cyclical. It's all gonna be okay. In the end, it is gonna be okay. Things will level out. Your emotions will level out. You'll feel better. I'll feel better. We'll all feel better. Never, ever kill yourself. Never, ever. Because if you do, then they win. And I'll kill every last one of them before I let them win. So, I think you should all adopt that mentality too. I really do care about you guys for watching and sticking with me. So, even if this is your first video, then thank you for sticking around to the end if you did. I am not sure what I'm going to title this video. It kind of went off the rails from what I had originally planned. Maybe I'll just title it Sometimes the Dragon Wins. A little bit dramatic, but